welcome back to another video. My name is Suzanne. I thought I would go ahead and do a house tour because it is getting ready to be fall and I'm going to decorate for fall. I really only decorate for fall/Halloween and then Christmas. So this is what our house looks like pretty much the rest of the year. When we purchased our house, it was about 1,200 square feet, a little over 1,200 square feet. We did a garage conversion after I found out I was pregnant again. So we added another bedroom, but that still puts us at just about 1,500 square feet for a family of 5. So it can get a little tight, but we love it and we make it work. This is our entryway. And here's our board and batten wall that we just did. I have a video, I can post it down below if you're interested on how we did that. When you walk in the front door, immediately to your left is our laundry room. We actually made this room because we converted our garage into a bedroom for our teenage daughter. So this room was all just open to the garage. It's a mess right now. I really need to get in and clean it and declutter it. But this is the state of it for now. I have some storage up on the shelf, which is really helpful. This curtain goes to our daughter's bedroom. I'm not going to show it just for her privacy. But we put the curtain up for now because we did buy a door. It's right here. We just have to hang it. So for now, we just have the curtain. When you walk back into the entryway, we have our coat closet. This is where we keep our jackets, and I have some cleaning supplies on the very top. And then on the very bottom on the floor, I have a storage bin. I also keep our mop and our broom hanging up in here, and then I just throw shoes randomly in here. And on the bottom right is a light that I need to hang, so that's just sitting in there for now. So this is the entryway. I love it, it's very welcoming, and it makes me smile as soon as I walk in. From here, you can pretty much see our whole house. So you can look straight ahead, you see the living room. The double doors are the master. Down the hallway on the right is the bathroom. Straight ahead is my daughter Eleanor's room, and then on the left is Lucy's room. Over here, I have some trim that still needs to get put up, so that's why that looks like that. I will go through each room and just kind of talk a little bit about things. When you first enter on the right, I have this bar cabinet. I got this on Wayfair, and I just have it kind of minimally decorated with a warmer, which I love. It gives off a really nice warm glow. And then I have a vase with some dried eucalyptus. I do switch it out seasonally for fall, but the rest of the year it looks pretty simple. I also have this Anthropology candle, the volcano scent. It smells so good, and I love anything iridescent, so I just love that candle. This little area feels so warm and cozy to me, and I think it's one of my favorite spots in the house. If I had to describe my decor style, I guess I'd call it boho beach cottage. Everything just sort of fits that theme. If you walk in and turn to your left, you see our massive fiddle leaf fig tree. My husband bought that when I found out I was pregnant with Lucy, and this is how big it is now after 3 years. So that's right there, and then a mirror that we got from my husband's grandmother. I have some shelves on the left and a few pictures on those. These are Plantation Shutters that actually came with the house, and they are wonderful. I think they make the dining room look so nice, and I love that you can adjust the amount of light. I do have these curtains on the side. They're drop cloths actually that I just hung up with some clips. So a space-saving tip when you're living in a small house, if you have a baby, we have this booster seat that we had with Lucy, and instead of a high chair, we just use this for Eleanor now. It has a tray, so it works out perfectly because it just straps right to a chair and doesn't take up any extra space. This is my centerpiece. I almost always have this. I'm sure you've seen it. I have the same dried eucalyptus, and the vase was from Crate & Barrel, and then just a Bath & Body Works candle. I love the holder. It looks like a sea urchin or something. Our dining room isn't very large, but it fits all of us, and the table does have a leaf if we really needed it. This chandelier is from IKEA. We had something else when we moved in, but I just wanted that like boho look, so we switched it out with this one. On top of my china cabinet, I have a few seashells we've collected. I have a vase with some flowers, this really cool VW Bus cookie jar. This is a Mackenzie Child teapot that my mother-in-law gave to me a few years ago, and I love it. It's my favorite color, and the butterflies are so pretty, so I keep that up there. Inside of my china cabinet are dishes that belong to my grandmother. So these are very sentimental. I have them scattered throughout. I love this little sugar holder from Anthropologie. So I have that sitting out all the time. And I also store off-season candles in here too that I'm not using at the moment. On the wall, I have a couple of my favorite record albums, and I thought they fit with the decor. So I have Endless Summer and then Beach Boys. I just framed those and put those on the wall as some wall decor. I thought it was unique, and they fit the kind of boho beach chic theme I was going for in the rest of the house. I'll come back to the kitchen. First, I'll show you the living room. We have obviously our TV here, and then this entertainment center, which matches the little bar cabinet. It is also from Wayfair. On top of it, I have some little vases and this record player. Our sound bar is also up there. And then underneath, I'd store some records and books and a basket. I could probably store more if I needed to, but that's all that's there for now. This is our fireplace. It was a brown colored stone when we moved in, and I had my dad help me whitewash it to give it a more beachy look that wasn't so overpowering. I love how it turned out. I think it made a huge difference. It was not super fun to do, but the end result was definitely worth it. On the floor, I'd have some floor cushions and a basket with a bunch of blankets, which is nice in the wintertime. Just have those ready and grab it if you need it. This is actually a double door to lead out to the patio, but we never use it, so we have it as a window right now. And then we have this massive window which gives us so much natural light. It's wonderful. On the mantle, I have some candles, some fake candles to give the illusion of that warm glow, and just some little starfish. This is our couch. Yes, before you say anything, I know it is way too big for our tiny living room, but it works well for our family. Like I said, we have 5 people, and we need a lot of space on the couch. So we just have this really big sectional that we got kind of hand-me-down from my sister-in-law. It is so comfortable. I kind of threw some pillows on it to cozy it up, and above it I put these pictures that reminded me of the beach. Yet even more storage, if you're noticing a theme here, is in this ottoman. You can put stuff inside of there too, which is really nice. Also, to make it seem brighter in here, we have these skylights, and that helps to let in more natural light. I have Lucy's little table from IKEA. This is where she sits and eats and plays. She loves having her own spot to eat, and I love it because she can make messes here and it wipes up super easily. And then I just have Eleanor's jumper. This was actually Lucy's old jumper, so I got it back out for Eleanor, and this is where she plays. I have some driftwood for decoration, again just going with the beach theme. These are bottles covered in coral that my dad gave to me, and then these are anthills. My husband actually melted aluminum and poured them into anthills and some copper. He melted it down and poured it into anthills, and that's what they look like. As you walk down the hall on the left, I have some family photos, And then when you turn on the right is the door leading to the main bathroom. I recently did a makeover of this bathroom. I'll post the link down below. We added some board and batten, and I also painted the cabinets white. They were kind of like an oak color, or they were just pine or whatever. So I painted them to kind of brighten it up, because even though it wasn't bad before, it just kind of made it feel darker. And I love now how bright and light it feels. We also maximize our storage in here because I added some more hooks for towels, and that really helps too because all 3 girls use this bathroom. So it needs to be super functional and pretty at the same time. The vase with the eucalyptus, pretty simple decor, nothing too crazy. I will probably switch it up with the seasons in here. I never really did that before the bathroom makeover, so I'm kind of looking forward to it now. As far as storage, because it is a smaller bathroom, we really only have the vanity, but it is nice because we have these 2 tall cabinets, so I just kind of make the best of those. On the top cabinet, I keep towels, and we have a lot of towels. Hand towels are at the top, and then bath towels are in the middle, because we have guests and stuff too that might come and use them. And then I keep my cleaning supplies here as well, so it's up and out of the way of the little ones. And then on the bottom cabinet is where my teenage daughter keeps her stuff, so I tried to organize it, but you see how that goes. And then on the very bottom shelf is a scale and hair stuff, so I could probably organize it even better. Down here we have this really cool drawer on the bottom of the vanity that pulls out, so that's where I keep Lucy and Eleanor's towels and washcloths, and there's quite a bit of room in there. That's pretty much it for the bathroom. We don't have a bathtub in here, that's the only bummer. We just have a shower, but we make it work, and it's really not so bad. I have a little portable bathtub. As you leave the bathroom, you go back out the hallway on the right. I have these pictures I found online. I'll try to link the site. I love them. They remind me of Walt Disney World and the Tiki Room, if you've ever gone and seen that. But the colors were so pretty, and I just love that whole tropical Hawaiian theme. And then I have this really cool picture frame I got at Target forever ago, and it looks like a window, so I just put some beach postcard pictures in there. As you go straight ahead, this is Eleanor's room. It's Lucy's old room. I did an entire nursery tour where I did a lot more in-depth video, and I will post that if you really want to watch it. So this is just going to be kind of a more sort of once over type video, and I won't go into too much detail. This is what the room looks like, and it's not very big. It's just big enough for what I need it for right now. I'm debating on putting both girls in here and doing bunk beds and making Lucy's room a playroom in the future when Eleanor's a little bit bigger, so let me know what you think. I have this area set up the same as it was for Lucy. It's just a little book nook, and it says Once Upon a Time. I painted and stencil above it, and then the toys are in the baskets at the bottom. Here's the crib. This was Lucy's old crib, so now Eleanor gets it. I love it. It is so pretty. I love the blue, and again, it works out perfectly. This is new. It's a picture of Cinderella that a friend of mine bought me, so I hung that up in here too for Eleanor, since her room is sort of princessy. Over here is a rocker. I used to have it in the living room, or a glider, and I put it in Eleanor's room instead. And then just some pictures on the wall. These are blackout curtains I got on Amazon, and they're awesome. I will link those down below. On the chair, I have Eleanor's Cuddle and Kind doll. Her name is Ellie. And then I have these 2 pillows that have her name on them. I can link the Cuddle and Kind shop down below. Lucy has a ton of dolls from them too. They're handmade and they are so cute. Inside the closet, I've already shown it in my other video, but I have a door organizer, and then all of Eleanor's clothes are on the right, which I need to go through again already because she's in 9-month clothes now, which is crazy to me. And then I have all these bins and stuff, everything in it. I put it on the nursery tour video, so I will just, like I said, have that linked, and you can watch that for a more in-depth look at what I put in those bins, but this is what it looks like for now. It's a little cluttered here at the bottom because I have some stuff that I listed on Facebook Marketplace that I'm selling, so that stuff will hopefully be gone soon. Over here, I just have a mirror. The furniture that's in here and Lucy's room was my old bedroom furniture from years ago. So I have the dresser as the changing table. Up here on the shelves, I've got just pictures of Eleanor with Lucy and my husband, and then just Cinderella stuff, little mementos and things, because if you didn't know, Cinderella and I were very good friends at Walt Disney World when I worked there. So I have a soft spot in my heart for her. So I have princesses and Cinderella all over the room. I hand painted this wall of the clouds on there, and then I stenciled and She Lived Happily Ever After. The castle and the princesses, though, are decals, so I will try to link those down below. I got those on Amazon as well. As you come back out of Eleanor's room, on the right-hand side is Lucy's room, which was my teenage daughter Hannah's old room before she moved into the garage. I have this peel and stick chalkboard, which is so fun, and it's nice because it's removable. Up on the shelves, I have a few little picture frames and a music box and the mermaid pictures and stuff. Her room is mostly mermaid themed, so I just kind of went with that. And then I have this little cube shelf, which is where I store some toys and her puzzles and some books. These are just the books we read the most, so I have those out, and then just some cube storage as well. Here's her Cuddle and Kind dolls. Again, they're the cutest dolls. And then I have this wooden rainbow, which is so much fun. She plays with it all the time. Inside of her closet, it's awesome because every closet in this house is a walk-in closet. I have the same type of over-the-door organizer for her shoes. And then I have more cube storage. This is the IKEA Expedit cube shelf. The other one is just from Walmart, I think, or Target. But it's the same thing. I have some bins in here, and this is how I organize a lot of her toys. And then I have her clothes hanging up, obviously, and then more bins and her stuffed animals at the bottom. So it's a little messy, but it works. This armoire is more of the furniture that I used to have. It's the Jamaica collection from Pier 1. So I just put it in Lucy's room instead of a dresser. I store extra blankets in the top part and some PJs and stuff that she wears from time to time. It's too hot in Florida for those, so I keep those in there. And then in the bottom, I just have her drawers with her clothes in it. To the left of that, I have this Endless Summer poster and then her little kid craft kitchen. These shelves are so cute. These are from IKEA, and they're just little basket shelves that go in and out, and I think I needed one more for the bottom. I haven't gotten it yet, but they work out perfectly for storing all of her little food, plastic foods that she has to go with her kitchen. So I love this area of her room. I just think it's so much fun. And then to the left of the kitchen, I have her cleaning stuff, so her little vacuum. And then she has a little flower chair with her stuffed animals and a mermaid pillow, so anything she can have to lay on and relax. I still have this sign hanging up. Somebody gave this to me for Lucy at my baby shower for her, so that's hanging up. And then she just has some more of her favorite pillows and stuffed animals on her bed. So I just kind of went with a mermaid ocean theme in this room. I painted the one wall. It's Rain Washed by Sherwin-Williams. When you leave Lucy's room and you go a little more down the hall and take a right, that is our bedroom. I am kind of making this room a work in progress right now. It's not done officially the way that I would like it done. It doesn't look bad though. I still think it looks nice, but there's a few things that I would definitely like to do to make it seem a little bit more I don't know, fancy to my taste. I have this dresser from IKEA, and on top of it I just keep hair stuff and perfumes. My husband has his cologne. We have this Dyson Fan, which is so nice because it gets so hot in Florida, so it's always running. I got this ukulele for Mother's Day and I love it, so I put a little hanger on the wall to hang it up. We just have these basic nightstands, and we have blackout curtains in here too because my husband works nights, so he sleeps during the day, so I put the blackout curtains up for him. Pretty simple bedding, nothing fancy, and the nightstands are pretty basic as well. Just a little bit of decoration, but mostly they're just functional, a place to sit your phone when it's charging, or a drink, or whatever. But I would like to change it up eventually, so let me know if you have any ideas. I like the colors. I think it just needs a little bit more flair or detail to it. This is our closet. It's another walk-in closet. I'm not going to show too much of it because it really needs an overhaul. So my husband's clothes are on the right, my clothes are on the left, and then there's just stuff everywhere. Luggage after coming back from vacation, bins up at the top. So I need to declutter and go through it majorly. And the other side of the bathroom is my desk. This is where I have my desktop and shelves with different things that have meaning or things that we found. So I have that stuff kind of laying around, and then I keep my laptop on here. And this is a picture of when I was friends with Megara. As you leave and go into the bathroom, we have a very tiny master bathroom. I didn't do a whole lot to it because the previous owner fixed it up really nicely before they moved out. I added just a few touches here and there, but I really didn't need to do a lot. They had already done a great job of fixing it up, and it looks really, really nice. Found this picture that I framed that said nice butt, so I thought that was funny. But that's pretty much it for the master. Nothing too fancy. I will try to do a little bit more to decorate it down the road. Lastly, moving on into the kitchen, I will say that it is not my dream kitchen. There are a lot of things that I really like about it, but if I had a choice, there are a lot of things I would change. It's very small. I keep out some cookbooks. These are just some of my favorites. Here's my baby Brezza, which I've talked about. I have to have my Keurig. I need my coffee. So all these things are out all the time. This is a beautiful cake dish that belongs to my husband's grandmother. So I put muffins and cupcakes in that a lot as well. This kitchen is awesome because it's a small house and they really did a great job of maximizing the storage. So we have built-in utensil holders, and they also did other built-ins too. So here's a built-in knife holder, which is super handy to have and very nice. It has like cork on the bottom. And then I have a Pantry Organization video, so you might have seen my pantry, but this is what it looks like, and it is awesome because it pulls double duty, so you can open it up and it has this entire back section too. So it offers quite a bit of storage, even though the kitchen is very small. It helps to have these built-ins because it really does maximize your space and the storage in here, which in a small house is just so important. So it's really helpful to have the extra space in the pantry and in the cabinets. We also have a Lazy Susan under this cabinet. There's two of them, one on the top shelf and one on the bottom shelf. And again, that's just awesome for extra storage and making things easy to get to. So we didn't put these in. The previous owners, who were the sole owner, they built the house. They're the ones who put this stuff in, but I'm so glad they did because it's very useful. On the wall, I have a cork board, and then I have these aprons. One is Cinderella's apron, of course, and the other is from Anthropology. So those are just kind of fun to have. I do always keep out this beautiful Dutch oven. My mom got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and we use it all the time. Obviously, again, it's one of my favorite colors, so I just leave it out, but it gets used constantly. We don't don't have a ton of counter space, unfortunately, but the things that I have sitting out are things that we really do use a lot, so I don't really mind that they take up the counter space. I do wish I had more space for things, but I try to utilize it in the best way that I can. That's going to do it for my house tour. If you saw anything that you have questions about that I didn't mention, please let me know down below, and I will try to get back to you ASAP with what you might be looking for. I hope that this gave you some ideas if you are also living in a smaller home of ways that you can maximize your space and storage. And if you enjoyed this decor style, then maybe you got some decorating ideas too. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if this kind of content interests you. And thank you so much for 100 subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.